What's up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. So, competition footage will not upload. Super irritated about it, but so I guess I'll just give a little rundown while I set things up right now. So the Rhino Strongman Cup was a success. We took first place, and started off with what I was kind of nervous about for log, because my log performance was kind of lagging the last couple weeks leading up to the comp. And so not only that, but walking into a competition where A, I had to go first, and B, I knew nobody there. So typically when you compete for multiple years and it's sort of the same outline of shows, you get a feel for the competitors around you and who's good at what and what their weaknesses are, what to watch out for, that kind of thing. But so here, I didn't know a single person, never trained with anybody, I've never been to this gym, and I had to go first, so I had to set the bar. It was a trump log event, so there was 2 weights, lightweight, light log, heavy log. Obviously, I went with the heavy log, because why would you go with the light log? Especially because the light log was only worth 1 point, and the heavy log was worth 100 points. So right out of the gate, I did 5 Vipers. He said I heard 10 seconds, so I thought I had less time, or more time. So I put it down and ended up squeezing out 2 more reps, and he said time. But really, I was supposed to get 90 seconds. I only got 60 seconds. And after the event, Inez came over and was like, hey, we screwed up. We're going to be giving you another go. You were supposed to get 90 seconds. You only got 60. So I was like, well, can I not go again? Because if I don't need to, I don't want to. And she goes, oh, that's fair. So watching the other competitors, I did not need to do more reps. So I took first place in 60 seconds without the extra 30. Second event was deadlifts. Again, didn't know anybody's weaknesses. I just knew what I was capable of doing. And we hit all 5 bars in 14.1 seconds, which was enough to win. Took second place on the third event, which was Denny Stones for distance. We took third by like 0.2 of a second on the fourth event, which was the 600-pound yoke to sandbag load. It was so close, but took second. And on the third event, the fifth event, we had stone over bar. We did watching everybody go, because I pretty much held first place all day long. And then going into the fifth event, I was 1 point ahead. We had stone over bar. Everyone's kind of doing like 3-4 reps, something like that. The guy who was holding, his name was Sean. He went up, as in he was in the third position. He did 11 reps. And then Ben, who was in second place, did 12 reps. Me knowing that wasn't likely that I was going to get that many, I just needed to get 11 reps. But going into it, I had thought that he did 10. I didn't verify, so I only needed to tie him for second. But either way, I only did 10 reps, got third place, so then me and Ben were tied, which then led us into a tiebreaker event, which Inez picked sandbag to shoulder. Me and Ben went head-to-head for sandbag to shoulder. And unfortunately for Ben, I am really good at sandbag to shoulder. I actually love that event. I can be very fast. And it was pretty evident that he did not enjoy sandbag to shoulder. I think it's one of those things where you either love sandbags or you hate sandbags, and there's no in between. And it's one of those movements that you have to train all the time, or you basically relearn it every single time. So if you do it once every 6 months, you're going to lose it, so forth, right? At least that's my perspective. So I try to stay up on it as much as possible. But either way, we took the dub. Moving on, so I wanted to treat it no different than like I said in yesterday's video, I wanted to treat it no different than just a comp training day at the gym, which we did. Just a normal event day on the weekend, and everything's successful. I feel great this week. We're moving on to lower efforts today. So I've got heavy farmers, speed deadlifts, and some squats. So other than that, it should go quickly after that, and then I should be head home. So yeah, we're gonna jump into farmers and then see what we can do. So 90%, let's get it. That's all she wrote for today, guys. Didn't film all my accessories. Didn't get them all done. I kind of ran out of time, but we did farmers, 6 sets of down and backs on my 6th set, actually. So I did 5 sets. On my 6th, on my way back, I dropped it, which you saw. And then I don't usually do that much volume with at least that heavy percentage wise. So I think that's still a W. The moved on to deadlifts, worked up to, I did 3 sets of 3, I don't know, I think 545, something like that. It wasn't crazy, but I am terrible at 18-inch deadlift. I don't know how to engage my glutes hard enough to brace the pull. So I'm a decent deadlifter, but I'm all quads. Like, I don't even really know how to use my back. So really I suck at deadlifts. But then we did some front squats, did some super light. There were 315 front squats to a box, nothing crazy. And then yeah, that's all we had time for to do today. So tomorrow I have a makeup day for accessories throughout the week. I usually just throw in what I miss, especially when I train after work. I am limited on time. When I come in the morning, I can get all of the stuff done. But yeah, so I need to start going back in the mornings, but I really wanted to make sure I prioritize sleep before I came to the gym, and then especially after the competition. So when we get more leveled out, I'll come back in the mornings. But yeah, short, quick, easy days this week. Lightweight building back in. We're 5 weeks out. The announcement that I talked about in the last swing, I posted on my Instagram. We got invited to World Strength Games for 2026. It's in May. I already registered. I have flight plans already kind of in the works. But yeah, so I'm working on all the logistics of that. So that's going to be fun. So then I'll have 36 weeks after Great Lakes Strongest Man to essentially prep and just get as strong as I possibly can in these categories. I'm not even really going to worry about the events, but I just overall strength needs to go up quite a bit. So we're going to be focusing on just general strength for more than half of that 36 weeks, and then we'll start introducing some of those events. But I mean, I'm still going to do events that I suck at and work on my weaknesses. Like I can't ever come off grip work, so I'm going to have to continue to do that. And farmers is one of the events. So, yeah, we'll just keep chugging along on farmers and go from there. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully we can figure out how to get my competition videos up. But again, right now, it's kind of a no-go. I can post them on TikTok and I post them on Instagram, but they're not like full clips or anything. So I try to post like just the raw footage of the day. And then all of my like vlog videos were corrupted, and I can't even send them. I can't do anything with them. I have no idea what happened. So whatever, I'm kind of over it. So we'll just move on and move forward and go from there. So thanks for watching.